Let's do a game log wrapped for the last 5 years. So it is currently the 23rd of the 3rd, 2024, and I have been tracking every game I have beaten now since late 2018 or so, to a total now of about 500 games, I do believe. And something I enjoy doing, and something we're going to do in this video, is looking back. So this month, for March, has been a pretty quiet month. I've not played too much, just Borderlands 2 and Nioh 2. So let's take a look at last year, shall we? Well, in 2023, it was a busy month. So on the 1st of March, I did Resident Evil 5, the 2nd of March, and, well, the 2nd of March, Resident Evils 7 and 8. The 3rd of March was Resident Evil 4 VR. And then on the 4th and the 5th of March, I did Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance twice. Then on the 9th of March, I did Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Who remembers those videos? That's over a year ago now. Pissed off the internet there, didn't I? After that, we got Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, and Shadow of War on the 13th and the 14th. Then Walking Dead Season 2, 3, and 4 on the 17th, 18th, and 19th. Then Star Wars The Force Unleashed 1 and 2, both on the 20th. And we got Stray on the 21st, Heavenly Sword on the 22nd, and then Resident Evil 4 Remake on the 27th. And then I started on Prince of Persia, Sands of Time on the 29th, and Warrior Within on the 30th. Now then, let's go back another year, shall we, to March 2022. March 2022 was a quieter month, but we began with Elden Ring. I remember waiting ages for that. In the lead up to that, I played like all of the Sekiro, Nioh, Ghost of Tsushima, Sifu type games, look. But Elden Ring on the 2nd of March, Dying Light 2 on the 4th of March, Horizon Forbidden West on the 6th. I remember so little about that game, I swear to God. Bulletstorm on the 7th of March. I can't believe that was 2 years ago. That feels like yesterday. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance also on the 7th. Short game. Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider on the 10th, and the 11th. And then, actually, one of the longest franchises that I think I've ever played on the game log outside of Assassin's Creed, the Mega Man Battle Network games on the 13th of March, the 18th of March, the 22nd of March, the 25th of March, the 27th of March, the 29th of March, and then the Star Force games, which are like the spin-offs of the Battle Network games, on the 31st, the 31st, and then finishing off the third one on the 4th. Let's go back another year, shall we? So to 2021. This was a much quieter year for me for gaming, because I was growing business. So, in March 2021, we got Dark Souls 2 on the 3rd of March, Dark Souls 3 on the 8th of March, Pokemon White on the 14th of March, and Bloodborne on the 18th, and then Pokemon X on the 28th. That was a weird little thing I was doing there. If you look at the timings of these games, it was like I was doing a Dark Souls game and then doing a couple of Pokemon games and then back and forth. Anyway, let's go back to 2020. This is where lockdown began and it feels like yesterday. So, I started off in March 2020 with The Secret of Monkey Island 1 and 2 on the 3rd and the 4th, then Left 4 Dead 2 on the 7th, Sleeping Dogs on the 14th, Viking Battle for Asgard. If you guys are after a Viking game that isn't Assassin's Creed Valhalla, play that one on the 21st of March, and then Tomb Raider on the 23rd. I believe that is lockdown day, actually. Rise of the Tomb Raider on the 24th, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider on the 25th, and then South Park Stick of Truth on the 29th, and South Park The Fractured Butthole on the 31st. I believe I can only go back one more year to be very accurate. After that, it was backtracked. So now we're in 2019 for March. We've got just 3 games with a date on them anyway, with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Far Cry 3, and Devil May Cry 5. The official date that I began doing this properly was with Assassin's Creed 2 on Christmas Eve 2018. Everything that I tracked prior to that, I went back and looked at what recent things I'd played to try to backdate it, but then just didn't do much. But yeah, I can't believe that my game log is 6 years old this year. But I think it's very interesting every month to take a look at what I was doing in the same month of previous years. And if you'd like to get yourself a much prettier, more advanced version of the game log so that you can do this for yourself, there is a link in my bio to one of those, and you can join our Discord of other people doing the same thing. For this year so far, I am at 30 games.